Yo, what's going on, guys? This is For the Line 13 here, and welcome to my first of my YouTube videos for Kingdom Hearts 3 discussion. Now, I know that this may come as kind of a general thing, considering the game came out less than a month ago, but I mean, I really have a great passion for the series. I've always have since, like, 2006 when I first started playing the game. Now, I do want to note that there are some bad things about the game itself. For example, some of the dialogue seems to be a bit slow. And, for example, some of the worlds seem to be rather smaller than the others. But overall, this game had a very strong kind of connection with me. Mostly because of the characters being so significant and the story being just rather emotional when you thought about it at the end. And I'm not going to spoil anything here. But yeah, I just really thought that I would start this thing going. So hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to start off with some description of some of the good stuff that I had found within the game. Not spoiling, of course, because, you know, that'd be some juicy bad stuff. But until then, let's begin. Now, one of the things I really like about this game is the fact that it has a very big amount of maps, and the fact that the maps themselves contain very different enemies. Now, in this world, the toy box alone, there is these giant robots that I'm smacking around right now, which lets you be able to ride them after you knock the enemy out from inside of it, and be able to drive that thing around like a truck to be able to knock all these other enemies to the ground like they're friggin' jokes. Now, if you have this massive weapon like I've got, it's really not a problem to worry about. But if you like a little bit of fun and variance and style, you can also drive these bad boys around and be able to actually punch the crap out of these enemies. Now, one of the things that I really liked is the actual gummy ship exploration. Now, the gummy ships are something that you can craft to be able to be a specific design of your choosing, or based off something that you may need. And you can use this to be able to drive around in space and shoot enemies while also being able to blast down random obstacles such as asteroids. Now, you can even set a yellow waypoint flag to be able to travel to wherever you want to go in particular, but until then you can actually farm different materials which can unlock different kind of items as you progress in the game. Now, you can also take photos while in space, which I'm going to explain photo mode right now. Now, photo mode, you can actually adjust the resolution and the, like, you can zoom in and zoom out, and then you can even take selfies as well as taking pictures of other cast characters. And now, these selfies, you can have different views of the landscape, but also of people. Now, I don't know what's up with this Goofy. This Goofy is a massive friggin' memes here. This boy's a meme. Now, one of the rather minor additions to the game is this thing called Classic Kingdom, which lets you be able to play these kind of mini-games that you can discover as you play it through the game in progression. Now, if you actually discover all the mini-games and set your own high score in a very kind of classical kind of handheld game style, you can actually unlock a specific kind of Keyblade, which is the weapons that you actually obtain as you play further in the game. So you want to search for these mini-games so you can also earn the new weapon as well. It's at this point here that I have to acknowledge one of my most favorite parts of this entire game, which is the Caribbean itself. Now, the Caribbean actually lets you be able to explore the sea on this pirate ship that Jack Sparrow himself gives you. So you can actually go wherever you want to on the sea, as long as it's within the boundaries of the limited world that was created. But other than that, the world itself seems very huge. This is probably the biggest world in the game. You can actually swim underwater, you can obtain different materials, you can fight different enemies even while in the water. Yes, for some reason you can breathe, I don't understand that. But then other than that, it's just a really big kind of world with huge lands that you can explore too. They have freaking islands, they have towns that people live in as well. And it's just one of my biggest things in the game that I like. I especially liked this world in particular because it seemed to have the most story to it, as it really depicted what the movie was like, and it actually gave so much detail into the worlds and the story as well, and the characters, that it felt so much more emotion than most of the other worlds did, which I greatly appreciated that. However, that is going to have to wrap it up for this time. If you liked this video at all, please like and subscribe, and leave a comment below to let me know on anything that you enjoyed in this video, but also what you didn't enjoy, so I could be able to fix it in the future video posts that I want to do. Also, if you guys have anything at all, like questions or artwork that you want me to post, comment on that as well. Also, comment on my Weebly page as well. so that I can get further update status for you guys. I shall leave a link below as well. But until then, I hope you guys have a nice night. Peace.